All right, let's give you a live look right now. There are some clouds over downtown right now, but as we go out to the gorge, that is a pretty shot from Oregon's Veterans Home in the Dalles. There's a lot going on here. A lot going on. Okay, so the tippy top of the mountain is now being shrouded by some high overcast that is moving in. The midsection of the mountain is getting the early morning sun on the east side of the gorge. And the other thing you can see here with this cloud deck is this kind of represents the height of the top of the marine cloud cover that is pushed in to the Cascades. And that's up to, 5,000 feet in some cases. So it's pretty thick out there, as it is displayed here on our Cannon Beach camera along the North Oregon coast and here over downtown Portland. Of course, a mostly cloudy sky this morning, contrasted with yesterday that was brilliantly sunny, right? So clouds are definitely going to be part of the equation today, as well. Cooler temperatures, much cooler weather in our forecast the next couple of days compared to where we've been. Yesterday, in case you were wondering, was day 9. 9 consecutive days of 80 degrees or warmer in Portland. That comes to an end today. It's 58 right now at PDX. It's 54 in Astoria, 52 Newport. Hopping over the Cascades, we're still in the 60s right now in the Dalles and out towards Pendleton. And another very active day yesterday across Central Oregon. Check this out. Radar on a satellite going back about 6 hours, showing the remnants of the thunderstorms that started in Central Oregon and then raced off to the north and east and up into eastern Washington state. That was obviously in the wee hours of this morning. We do expect thunderstorm initiation across eastern Oregon again this afternoon. So watch that on Futurecast. And you also see the west side of the state socked in with clouds here for the first part of the day. We will probably start to erode some of that cloud cover late in the afternoon, but it's going to take a while. Meanwhile, check this out. Eastern Oregon getting pelted with showers and thunderstorms. And some of these, once again, could be on the strong side. The Cascades get a little bit of a break today. Central Oregon, you get a little bit of a break after 3 or 4 consecutive days of severe weather threat in Central Oregon. That now moves a little bit farther to the east, out towards Burns, Ontario, Baker City, Pendleton. You are probably going to be in the crosshairs of at least the possibility of some strong to potentially severe thunderstorms, and that's outlined here from the Storm Prediction Center for the severe weather threat across the state of Oregon today. In addition to the cooler air mass that is coming in, it's going to turn breezy, especially east across the central and eastern Columbia River Gorge and out towards the Columbia Basin. 30-40 mile an hour west wind gusts prevalent there. And we'll get a second kind of reinforcing shot coming in later this afternoon and this evening in the Willamette Valley. And that means overnight lows tonight will be probably dipping down into the upper 40s to near 50 in a lot of locations up and down the I-5 corridor. At the beach today, morning clouds, patchy drizzle with a high near 60 in Astoria, Columbia River Gorge. Again, it turns really breezy through the central and east gorge, I should say. West winds 15 to 25 with gusts near 40. The Dalles, you were in the 90s on Friday, the 80s yesterday. How about 74 this afternoon? Certainly a lot more comfortable there. Hopping over the Cascades into Central Oregon, mostly sunny, breezy, and cooler. Only about 70 or so in Bend. And as we mentioned, the thunderstorm threat now getting pushed farther to the east. But Baker City, LeGrand, Burns, you folks all have a chance of storms. And again, some of those could be on the strong side late today. Futurecast shows temperatures up and down the I-5 corridor, probably only inching into the upper 60s to about 70. Remember, normal for this time of the year, 70. We haven't been anywhere near that for the last couple of days. As we just mentioned yesterday, our 9th consecutive day in the 80s, which was a record. Yeah. The total record for number of 80s in the month of May is 11. And we've got 2 more 80-degree days there in our 7-day forecast.
Well, there it is.
Bounce right back up after this little.
And that's not the end of the month either.
A couple more days after that.
Yeah. Kind of feels good to be back to normal for a couple days.
It does. It's been hot.
It'll be good. Yeah, it has been. Good break.
Good.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.